So we got 10 scary videos of ghosts. Just 10 scary videos of ghosts. It's only 10 a.m. I know, Poker, you are in Down Under in New Zealand. How is life there? Rise and grind for Sunday. Hey, happy Sunday for you. I'm sorry, I'm gonna burp. Alright, we got 10 scary videos of ghosts. There's no ghosts.
Factory worker Kama Kaylee recently moved from his home country of Greenland to live and work in Denmark. But little did he know that the apartment he moved into had a horribly dark past. 7 years ago, a 49-year-old man was brutally attacked and lost his life right outside the apartment's front door. After Kama moves in, he begins to notice his things moving and falling to the floor for no reason. He hears the creepy sound of someone knocking on his door, and doors inside the apartment slam shut for no reason. One afternoon, Kama hears strange sounds coming from somewhere inside his apartment. He pulls out his phone and starts to record as he tries to find the source of the odd noises. But then, this happens.
Why do we have this TikTok blurred? The fart was real. What? I am moving the fuck out, buddy. Come on, move the fuck out. This is not worth it. And what a view, by the way.
Kama gets a good jump scare as a door slams shut right in front of him. And, it seems to literally scare a fart right out of him.
Valid. Valid.
But now, this is where the fun ends and things start to get really dark. Because another day, not long after sunset, the eerie activity in the apartment starts up once again. Now, Kama is a bit scared, but once again, he takes out his phone to try to record proof of the creepy activity in his apartment. What happens next is truly creepy.
No, no, please. I hated cabinets like these. They're like built in and stuff. There's like a hatch and stuff, like someone literally has to open it from inside or from the outside.
A cupboard door opens by itself and Kama's helmet slides across the floor. Later that night, Kama decides to live stream from his apartment. He says that he's having trouble sleeping because he keeps hearing things moving and falling to the floor over in the next room. What happens next, live on camera, is downright chilling.
Oh, buddy. Oh, Oddly. Me neither. No, I haven't. Garbage. Nah, buddy. Nah, dude. Like, literally. Yeah, this is valid. This is a valid reaction, dude. Fuck out of the building, dude. Like, you're telling me the apartments do not hear all this, like, ruckus happening, you know? That's crazy. You can't link things. Just give me the title and I'll just search it. Because you will get timed out if you do send a link. So don't get yourself banned. Like, I am, yeah, his reaction is justified. Justified. Is that his apartment? Someone's in his apartment.
Caught live on stream, Kama hears the sounds of his belongings falling to the floor in the other room. But when he goes to investigate, the drawers of a small cupboard slide open on their own.
That.
Kama's had enough and runs down the stairs and out of the building. But when he looks up at his apartment window, he is shocked to see someone or something standing inside his apartment, seemingly looking right down at him.
That ghost is mocking him,
with everything
dude.
that has happened, could Kama's apartment actually be haunted by the restless ghost of the man whose life was taken there?
I'm breaking the lease, buddy. I'm breaking lease.
Just a quick side note, but Greenlandic is only spoken by around 57,000 people in the entire world.
That is super
cool. So a huge thank you to Nuke's Top 5 viewer Wilhelm for translating.
What
Nuke's
a dude.
Top 5 viewer video.
Also, I will search it after this video just because we're gonna watch the whole video. If that's alright,
Nuke's Top 5 viewer Natalie Hintz is taking a few iPhone Live photos of her sister-in-law and niece at a scenic lookout in Utah. When
beautiful.
Suddenly she notices something
actually
very
gorgeous.
Odd.
So gorgeous. Your bicycle? What? Did someone lost the bike?
When Natalie watches the live photos back, she notices a bicycle riding by at an alarming speed in the background, all on its own. There's no rider, and there's no one chasing the runaway bike.
They kind of gave me
Natalie
goosebumps.
says she is creeped out by the strange photos. Viewer Steven Figueroa says that he's been experiencing paranormal events since he was 3 years old.
Yeah.
He says that he has even seen full-bodied shadow apparitions in his home. So back in 2013, when Steven was 18 years old, he says that he was finally able to capture proof of what he's been experiencing.
Oh no.
But it's a bit potato because all he had to record back then was his iPod Touch.
Oh no. Okay.
Notice that the trash can first tips slightly forward, then moves back, then crashes over onto the floor.
It did.
A few bags and suitcases fall over as well for no apparent reason.
He wasn't kidding.
Cut to 2017, and Steven has now upgraded his video with a new phone.
Okay.
When he hears a strange rattling noise coming from the hallway outside his bedroom, he once again decides to try to record some proof of his paranormal experiences. And this is when things start to get really
People
weird.
just chilling in these houses. Sorry. Side note. Is that Katniss Everdeen cardboard cutout? Sorry.
A picture frame on the wall violently moves and raises up, almost as if it's trying to fly right off the wall. Since this video, Steven says that his grandmother...
Oh. Yeah. Right, one sec. What's up? The husband just checked on me.
Mother cleansed and saged their home, and for the last 6 years, he's happy to report he's never had another paranormal experience.
That is
next
a
creepy video was sent in by Nuke's Top 5 viewer, Paulus Helander. In his email, Paulus says that his brother was home all alone one night at their farm in Finland. Out the window, he notices that the light in the barn has mysteriously turned on. Paulus says that this strange event has happened many times, but no one in his family can figure out why. Now the farm is in the middle of nowhere, and the man is all alone. But nevertheless, he gathers his courage and goes out to turn off the light. He films the barn as he searches for any explanation as to why the light turned on. What happens next is downright creepy.
I mean, before we get to the video, even though he's alone and there's not many people out there, it could be always somebody who could wander in and turn on the light. Like, it could be a normal human being, in my humble opinion. Right, Poker? Oh, yeah. Could be a demon, yeah. Just a ghosty. Especially if it's not secured, like locked away and stuff. Okay, I saw that. Did you guys see that? I saw that. Bet you Nuke's gonna tell us soon.
Did you see it?
I did.
A pale, undefined face can be seen staring in through the window of the barn, seemingly watching the man before disappearing into the night. Thankfully, whatever it was seems to have scurried off, and the man returned home unharmed.
Good.
But what do you think this is? Is it something paranormal? Or perhaps something even more terrifying?
A human being.
A real person stalking around the farm in the middle of nowhere in the dead of night.
Animal, maybe. Maybe. It could have been.
A group of friends at a high school in Japan hear crying coming from the restroom during their lunch break. Now in Japan, there is a famous legend of a girl named Hanako-san.
I do not like Asian fucking scary shit. Like something... I'm so sorry I got close to the microphone. I am scarred. I think I have PTSD from literally like Grudge when I was younger. I can't. You know what's scary as well? Like when I wash my hair and just like straight out of the shower, the husband gets scared shitless as well. Like it's just something about the black hair. Ring, exactly.
This young girl's spirit is said to haunt restrooms in schools across Japan. The group moves in, all of them a bit hesitant to investigate the source of the creepy sound.
Why would you be investigating?
To say, it did not go well.
That's so creepy if it's just a human being. Yeah, I was like 7, dude. You know how fucked up it would be if there was actually somebody just chilling in the toilet and they're just recording her. That's so fucked up. That's very well made.
The girls are just about to leave until they suddenly hear a loud bang and go back for a look.
Scared the crap out of me.
The horrifying, distorted face of a young girl can be seen inside one of the restroom stalls.
Nah, that's editing.
Runs in fear, and the video cuts.
I'm not looking.
Now, unfortunately, there's no source to be found for this video. It appeared on the internet
That's a very well made video.
mysteriously as the Japanese legend.
That's what I mean.
So did the girls capture evidence of Hanako-san? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. The 6-year seal. A girl says that she lives in a spooky house that was built in the early 1800s. She says that
does that house look like it's like giving you a side eye?
Says that she lives in a spooky house that was built in the early 1800s.
Sorry.
She says that as long as she can remember, strange unexplained things have happened around the home, including odd noises and creepy unexplained footsteps in the middle of the night.
Dude.
Tragically, the girl's mother passed away inside the house under mysterious circumstances. Soon after, the girl's granddad became convinced that there was something evil inside the home. For unknown reasons, her granddad sealed his bedroom shut, hid the key, and left the house, never to return.
Shit.
The old man's room remained locked off for the next 6 years. Then suddenly, one day the key to the room was found just lying in the open on the living room table, with no explanation as to how it got there. One night, the girl and her friends decide to explore the allegedly haunted house, using a spirit box in hopes of getting some kind of answer from the other side. And that's when things take a very unexpected turn.
If there's anybody with us, can you tell us your name? We don't usually tell you her name.
Fortnite.
No lottery. Oh, y'all heard that. Y'all heard that.
Scared me so bad.
The girl's sister is unaware of what's going on and simply steps out of the shower to go to her room. The group thinks it's a ghost and freaks the out. But things are about to take a much more sinister turn as the three friends finally decide to unlock and explore her granddad's 6-year sealed bedroom.
That was just a bedroom?
Must be stinky.
Are you going in?
Like no windows open, nothing. Must be stinky.
No, I don't.
I just got so lightheaded.
That?
I just got. Corbin, don't be going for this stuff. I just got so lightheaded. Oh my god.
Yeah, I know. I got lightheaded as soon as I walked in here.
Yeah.
That's insane.
You are not welcome here.
Oh, my head's itching. I
If
think
there's
there's
any
lights
spirits
in here.
leave. You are not welcome.
Why is Santa Claus locked up?
That's what that thing's creepy.
Why, Santa? Why are you locked up? It could be an object in here.
Yeah.
Did your grandpa ever think about that? Like, it could be an object. You could just burn the whole room. What are you doing in the closet, dude?
Oh, my back's burning.
Is it really?
Bitch, my back's
Do you have
burning.
scratch marks in it? I don't know. Oh my god! No, you're kidding!
Stop.
No, get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out!
Scratch marks up your back.
Stop.
No, you do!
He's literally saging the room, dude.
Oh my f***ing god.
You're
He
kidding,
does,
right?
he does, he
You're
does.
kidding.
The girls are shocked as their friend seems to get scratched by something inside the room.
It took us like 5 minutes to unlock that door. Like it wouldn't open. We went in and immediately I felt lightheaded. Didn't you say you didn't feel good?
I did not feel good.
Yeah, immediately I felt lightheaded.
I'm sorry, yeah, you. The room was been locked up for so many. I would feel lightheaded thinking about it.
And I was like, okay, weird. But I was just trying to like play it off, you know, like it's not real. He said that his back was burning, and as a joke, I was like, oh, imagine if he had scratch marks. And then he had them, and in the video, you obviously can see there was no one near him.
After this terrifying ordeal, the group believes something is very wrong inside that house. They say that they plan on just staying out of that bedroom. But what do you think is going on here? Could there be a dark entity linked to that bedroom? Or Is it all just an elaborate hoax?
There was an old-ass computer on the desk as well.
Lost soul. In Michoacan, Mexico, a photographer named Paco is waiting in his studio for his friend Eduardo to arrive to work on a project. Paco suddenly hears his friend Eduardo outside his open window, talking loudly to someone on the street. Paco checks his security camera to see what's going on. And, just watch.
Who's he chatting to? Who's he chatting to? He just scratched himself off camera. Could have been, yeah.
Güey, te juro por Dios, güey. Te lo juro por Dios que un señor me preguntó qué onda era la pinera.
No digas mamadas.
Te lo juro por Dios, güey. Un señor se me acercó y me preguntó, oiga, disculpe, ¿dónde es la pinera? Y por eso le explico, le digo que tenía que cruzar y darle más para abajo, güey, te lo juro. Te lo juro, güey, no mames.
Right.
Eduardo swears that a man was asking him for directions.
He's convincing
but the
me.
security footage shows no one there. Just an odd white mist. So did Eduardo have a conversation with a ghost? Or a brief...
The thing is, if he did have a conversation with somebody, and there's clear evidence, let's say I had a conversation with somebody, and there's clear evidence that you didn't, I'll be worried for mental health, and I would be worried that was not normal. Like I am checking myself to a psychiatric hospital, cause this alone will send me. I will need therapy.
Mental breakdown. Because
Psychiatrist.
he seems convinced.
Not a therapist.
So let me know what you think.
Fuck.
Alice Attic. Amateur paranormal investigator Phil Koch has been posting strange captures from his supernatural explorations for 15 years on YouTube.
15 years.
What the hell was that? Wait, gotta get the camera. Shh. Okay, something just crashed right next to us.
In fact, I featured Phil's videos on this channel many years ago.
I think I remember this.
What the hell? Something just moved behind me.
Yeah, I remember
Now,
this.
on this particular night, Phil and his teenage son are performing a paranormal investigation in the attic of an allegedly haunted house in West Allis, Wisconsin.
It's a family
And
business
things
now.
Get weird.
On the floor. So.
56? 70? Between
Without them knowing, a voice seems to whisper, "Go outside."
7.
But what happens next shocks them to their core.
It's like 12:30. And I think that it was about an hour since we heard those footsteps coming through here, but I don't know what that was from. What's our average temperature?
It's about 37, 38.
That's why I'm cold. And I'm getting like a 0.2 all the way through the room.
Wait, it's going to 45. There's 50. Oh, I got a 50.
I got a reading here. Okay. I got a reading here.
I love it.
Okay.
Phil and his son have had enough. They just run right out of the attic.
I love it.
But when Phil uploads the video, many viewers claim that they can actually see something sitting in the chair that slides out. But what do you think?
I don't see anything.
Okay.
The Wandering Patient. This next video takes place in an
Yeah, I
allegedly
agree.
haunted hospital.
Yeah.
Now the story goes that the spirit of a little girl who passed away still wanders the hospital halls,
Why does it have
unable
to be a
move
little girl, dude? Why does it have to be a child ghost? Like,
on.
I need to go
Down in
sleep
the hospital
tonight.
cafeteria,
I am
the staff
whining.
working the late night shift experience something that makes their blood run cold.
Like, I'm hot, but I'm so... Oh, fuck that.
Ay, no, no me estar asustando. Yo quiero llorar. Foto, ya está grabando. ¿Estoy grabando?
Ya deja de jugar, niña.
Ay, no, Dani, yo no he llorado.
Pequeña.
No mames, no mames, no Pequeña, que estamos jugando, ven acá. Ya se fue para allá. Se abrieron las de allá.
Come here? Did you say come here?
A lo mejor.
Don't
Ay,
say
no.
that.
Ay, no, no. Nunca me asusto, pero ahora mire. Nunca me asusto. Y ahora. Ay, no mames. No, ya. ¿Qué necesitas, pequeña? ¿Eh? No. ¿Ocupas algo? Ay, no. Pequeña.
They're inviting her. Nah. You saw that, right? Nah.
Now, the hospital night staff all know the creepy story of the little ghost that supposedly wanders the hospital. So they watch in terror as the cafeteria gates and automatic door open and close on their own, almost as if someone is walking there. But as the doors close, a small dark figure can be seen walking by the doors on the other side. But whatever it is, it somehow just doesn't trigger the automatic doors. So could the stories be true? And is the hospital indeed haunted by the spirit of a little girl? I leave that up to you to decide. The Madison Seminary. Two teams of paranormal investigators decide to explore the allegedly haunted Madison Seminary in Madison, Ohio. Madison Seminary was built in 1847.
It's a beautiful building.
Over the years, the building has been used as a school, a hospital, a mental asylum, and even as housing for the grieving families of men who died in the Civil War. With a long, dark history like that, it's no surprise that many ghosts are said to haunt its abandoned halls. One spirit in particular is said to be that of a very unfriendly doctor who tries to frighten and physically attack anyone who visits Madison Seminary. Now, the team of paranormal investigators has just started to explore the building when investigator Mandy notices something very odd.
It was very like in America they really like to reuse buildings and open like new businesses. I mean, I get it.
Super red.
What? Am I gonna die?
What?
Am I gonna die?
Whoa.
Oh yeah.
Dude, he's super red. Look at that. Oh, sun just came through. Hey. Oh, it's a pain.
Oh, what the? It almost looks like a thumb.
That's weird.
What?
Yep. Okay, look.
It's a weird spot.
Okay.
Too. Yeah, I don't even feel anything. Like, it doesn't feel like anything right now.
Okay.
No, that's weird.
I guess we'll see if it does start to feel like something.
Turn around again.
So it's burning or something?
I mean, it's so red.
Like someone touched him
It
there.
doesn't feel like anything. It's weird.
Ghost hunter Steve is shocked to discover that a large red mark has suddenly appeared on the back of his neck. But he says he doesn't really feel a thing. So the group continues upstairs where the
We don't know if he did this though to himself. Like we don't know. Like this is very
spirit
vague.
of the doctor is said to sometimes appear. As they record, they capture something that is downright creepy.
Yeah, it was like a male voice down there. It was like 2 or 3 words.
Doctor!
It said doctor.
It just said doctor.
Right after we heard a male voice, it said doctor.
Yeah.
So the thing is, he says he doesn't like to be called a doctor because he says he was a surgeon. So people call him a doctor and it makes him angry. So we call him a doctor, usually.
Is there a doctor down there? Oh! Did you hear that? Yeah. I definitely heard a voice coming from down there.
The group hears a male voice coming from somewhere in the attic. But did you see it? Right after the investigators hear a voice and their obelisk ghost box says the word doctor,
Yeah, no.
a small dark figure can be seen running into
What?
the attic hallway. The ghost hunters don't even notice the odd figure and
What?
only see it once they review their footage later. So did they capture the spirit of the old hospital doctor on camera?
I'm sorry. This looks fake as fuck. I don't know why this looks so fake. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
You
it
can watch
just looks
this
fake.
entire
I don't
investigation
know.
over on the YouTube channel, Ghost Club Paranormal. Caught on camera.
I'm so sorry.
Late one night, Claire Mills from Manchester, England gets a notification on her Ring camera that someone is moving around in her front yard. For obvious reasons, Claire is a bit worried, and she immediately checks the camera footage. What she sees sends chills down her spine.
Okay, buddy. Something just like you
A
say,
strange
bold
white
run
mist
down.
can be seen quickly darting down the driveway before disappearing completely. Claire has no idea what to make of this bizarre figure and wonders if she might have caught a ghost on camera. We need scary videos, so if you see something scary that you think would be perfect for the top 5, send it to me at nukestop5@gmail.com. Secret Shopper. Security guard Ramirez Rivera is working the night shift on New Year's Eve at a Bodega Herrera store in Torreon, Mexico. The security guard is a little bit bored and records a video complaining about having to work all alone on New Year's Eve. Suddenly, something very strange happens.
Valid.
Año nuevo, señores. Feliz año nuevo aquí encerrado.
That's
aquí dando
awful.
el rondín. Jales, jale. Sin llorar. Ay, güey. Hijo de su pinche madre.
Someone just probably turned it on. Maybe he responds to noises.
Ni pedo, vámonos. Uy. A la chingada.
Buzz Lightyear, alright.
¿Qué chingas trae ese pinche? No manches.
Nah.
No se oye con sensor, valiendo madre. Vámonos mejor. Uy.
He only speaks when he walks away, dude.
After this creepy occurrence, the security guard is a little freaked out, but just brushes it off. But then another night at 3:20 in the morning, Rivera thinks he keeps seeing someone walking behind him from the corner of his eye, even though he's the only person in the store. A little spooked, he decides to record himself as he walks through the store, hoping to catch a glimpse of any mysterious intruder that might be following him.
Do you not have CCTV?
What happens next is truly bizarre.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Buenas madrugadas. No, bueno, más bien, estoy nervioso, asustado. Siempre traigo mi celular a la mano. Son las 3:20 de la mañana, me tocó aquí guardia nocturna, bodega Herrera. Si se fijan, está todo solo. Pero ahorita acabo de ver a alguien allá en la entrada de clientes. Se miró allá por la entrada de clientes, hasta allá hasta atrás. Y no hay nadie. Ya fui a asomarme y no hay nadie. Así lo voy a dejar, a ver si pues de pura chingadera se vuelve a ver, ¿no? Y lo vi clarito, clarito. Ya lo vi otra vez. A ver si se alcanza a ver. No, me da miedo ir. A eso que se mira ahí.
What the fuck is that?
Eso negro que se ve ahí. Miren, ya se movió. ¡Oh!
That's a dude.
Está caminando, de hecho hasta que no manches. No manches.
Let's go.
Y se sigue moviendo. Se sigue moviendo. Es una persona, claro está que miren. Miren.
That's a human.
No. Vámonos.
Someone or something can be seen lurking behind the creeped out security guard. Now we cut to a week later and Rivera is back on another night shift when he spots.
The thing is, it could have been easily somebody who would just, you know, people who like to stay overnight in shops.
Spots a little girl aimlessly wandering around outside the supermarket. But before he can approach her, she simply disappears into the night. Given the late hour and the fact that the little girl was all alone, many viewers have speculated that this little girl could have been responsible for the strange occurrences in the store. Some even suggest that she might actually be a ghost. So...
Right. I don't know. I would still call somebody the authorities, because that looks like a child to me. Even though I would think it's a ghost, I have evidence that I have recorded something that looks like a little child, and I will still ring the police after that, right? Like, does no one ring the police anymore?
Now a few months go by and things seem to be back to normal at the store. But then Rivera spots a shopping cart doing something a little weird.
¿Qué tal, amigos?
I'm not mad.
¿Cómo están? Oigan, estoy en mi hora
Could have
de
been just a
comida,
person.
pero No van a creer, amigos. Ahorita escuché que se movió el carrito. No lo vi. Escuché que ese carrito se movió, amigos. Se escuchó así clarito como si lo hubieran... Si lo hubiera alguien agarrado. Bueno, no sé, a lo mejor son mis nervios. Miren, hasta, no sé si se fijan, hasta estoy temblando.
And he still comes
sí,
back
clarito,
to the work.
clarito
Crazy.
escuché que
What a
lo
champ.
movieron, amigos. Clarito, clarito.
I'm sorry, but that sounded like him mimicking a child's voice. I'm so sorry, it sounded like it. No? Am I crazy? I thought it sounded like he's mimicking something.
Si yo... Pues no alcancé a grabarlo, obviamente. Pero mire, no manches, mira. Chéquense. Ustedes me van a decir si soy yo. Son mis nervios, no sé. Pero... Mire. No manches.
Yeah, that's moving.
No manches. No manches, amigos. Se movió.
He's chilling, though.
El carro se movió.
He's chilling.
Estoy seguro. Se movió, amigos. Se movió.
As the security guard attempts to capture evidence of the shopping cart moving, a soft voice can be heard saying, "Jugamos?" which basically translates in English to, "Want to play?"
Que lo movieron, amigos.
I want to play.
Clarito.
Come on. It sounds like he is mimicking that. No? Am I crazy?
Clarito.
So could it be that the Bodega Herrera store in Torreon is haunted by the spirit
Yeah,
of a
that is
little
a human
girl?
being.
Or just what is going on here?
No.
I leave it up to you to decide.
Nah. Nah, I'm gonna try to find this video of this skinwalker because I'm already scaring myself shitless. I don't think I'll go bed. Like, I don't think I can go sleep. Like, oh, I am literally scared. Even though most of these are probably fake, I'm just still gonna be scared. What we got, guys? Nefasto something? I mean, it says creepypasta. I'm not sure if it's real. That looks like a bad AI. Excuse me? Someone, I'm not saying that doesn't happen. It just looks like AI. Yeah, that was weird. Okay, let's do it again. It does look like a chimpanzee. Also, what the fuck is that camera angle? Like, where did we get that camera angle? Like, that looks like AI. Yeah, that 100%, the movement looks like AI. Like, the more and more I see AI videos, I think the more and more it's like an AI 100%. Like, okay, not 100%, 90%, you know. All that rubbish.